This is my mini research proposal for Psychology 610 Applied Social Psychology. My name is Andrew Scroy, and today is May 12th. My research question is: does the legality of deceptive police interrogations relate to more false confessions in the United States? Hypothesis is no. There are equal number of false confessions in Europe where deceptive interrogations are not legal. Why is this research crucial? The ability to determine an accurate number of false confessions cannot be established due to unable to prove innocence. DNA is helping exonerate many people, but at this current time, there's not that many, maybe a couple hundred at tops. Establishing whether trickery or deceptive interrogation is a legitimate cause is why people falsely confess to crime. Determining if there are other substantiated causes of why people falsely confess. Comparing the trend of false confessions across multiple geographic areas. Scientific support. While some trickery by the police may be permissible under the provisions of PACE, English courts have held that the intentional misrepresentation of evidence is unfair and violates the law. Case in 2009, page 1031. Modern psychological studies in the United States have shown that even when standard interrogation techniques are used, one of two types of false confessions may occur. In the first place, there are coerced, compliant false confessions in which harsh and leading questions lead to an innocent suspect to confess in order to escape from interrogation or police custody. In the second place, we can distinguish coerced, internalized confessions. It's Bayer, 2010, page 315. The reported experience of intense negative life events appeared particularly related to sensitivity to external pressure during questioning. This sensitivity can be observed by interviewees changing their initial answers to questions in response to negative feedback given by the interviewer. Drake, 2011, page 753. My research study design is going to be a non-experimental research group because you can't actively determine who is giving a false confession and who is not, because it's too hard to tell whether you can prove their innocence or not. So in this non-experimental research group, you're going to have two groups of exonerated individuals who have falsely confessed to a crime and were wrongly convicted. I'm going to have one U.S.-based group and one European-based group. Procedures of the study. The experimenter will conduct intensive interviews with exonerated participants. One group will be U.S.-based, where deceptive measures are legal, and the other group is European-based, where deceptive measures are not legal. Each group has 20 participants. The reason it's so low is because there's only so many people out there who have been proved to have given a false testimony or a false confession and were wrongly convicted. The interview will address the participant's personal history, medical history, and interrogation. Information needed about the interrogation is how long it lasted, if trickery was used, deceptive measures, if an attorney was present, and was all evidence presented at trial. After all interviews are done, the data is compiled and compared against the other group. Here it will be determined if deceptive measures were a leading cause in false confessions or if there are any other substantial circumstances. Here's my references. Do you have any questions?